Hi, best friends. Happy New Year. This is my favorite time of year. We get to choose new choices and reset our lives. And guess what? The real secret is that we get to do that every day, and every day gets to be a new year in your life if that's how you choose to set up your life. But I love this time of year because it's the time that everybody collectively kind of gets that now is the time that we kind of think about things in a new framework. We're learning how to write the right number at the end of the date. Gonna mess it up for at least a month. It's okay. Okay, today, well, first off, welcome to my January series because this month is all about cleaning up the loose ends. That's the thing that just kept coming into my mind as I was thinking about what are we going to do for January. I just want to clean up a bunch of weirdo stuff that's been floating around in our energy fields so that we can stop worrying about it and move forward. So, I have a bunch of stuff planned that's going to be totally life changing, and we're just going to clean up some stuff that's been messing around in our systems so that we can finally leave it behind and progress forward. One thing that I wanted to talk about today is the power of intention, the power of choosing what you want to happen to you. I know that you may feel like you don't have a lot of choices in what happens in your life, but the secret is that you're wrong. You have a lot of influence over how your life goes. The way that you choose to think about the world and the way that you choose for your life to be makes a big difference. You have the chance to choose what you want to show up in your life, and more times than you would think, you get what you have chosen. I think one thing that we don't realize is that every time that we make a choice, we're making the consequences of that choice as well. Does that make sense? When we're eating tons and tons of cookies, we're not just choosing to eat cookies, we're also choosing to have diet related health problems, right? And when we're choosing to exercise every day, we're not just choosing to exercise every day, we're choosing to support our own cellular health. You know, when you choose to hang out with me on AllieDuzetteClasses.com, you're choosing to have a more healed emotional space, right, guys? But whenever you make a choice, you're also making a bunch of other choices. And so that's one thing that I want you to think about today, just as you go about your normal life. When you think you're making one choice, try taking it down the road a little ways and see how many choices that choice actually is, right? There's no choice that is only itself. Every time that we choose anything, we're actually choosing a lot of things. And I don't know, not all of them are great, you know? A lot of times the little things that we excuse in ourselves are really the things that are gonna add up and snowball and make our lives out of control over time. So I want you to be thinking about that as you notice your choices throughout the day today. And I don't know, but today's the day that we get to be more intentional about what we choose to believe. What are we choosing to think about? I've said it before and I'll say it again. When you think thoughts that you don't want to think, you tell yourself, delete, cancel, and think a new thought in its place. If you're thinking negative thoughts, delete them. And you just say, delete, and replace it with a more positive thought because we have so much power over what happens to us. We truly do. I know it doesn't always feel like that, but it really is true. When you change your beliefs, you change your outcome. If you change your beliefs, you can change your year. Look back on last year. Last year, at this time of year, did you set goals? Did you have a word of the year? Did you go into 2023 with particular ideas of how you wanted that year to unfold for you? How did that work out for you? Hopefully it worked out awesome. That would be great. But are you looking for more this year? The way to get more of the good things in life is to change your own internal functioning so that you are open to more good things in life, ready for more good things in life, and looking for more good things in life so that when they show up, you recognize them. A lot of times, blessings are falling into our laps and we don't notice them. And if we don't notice them, then what good are they? Right? But it's not a commentary on the blessings, it's a commentary on us. Do we have the eyes to see how blessed we actually are? Right? So, okay, our goal this month is to clean house. That's what I've been calling it in my mind. We're cleaning house. I don't know if I want to call this series that because I do want to do a series just on housework and helping us all like clear our blocks to just doing the dishes and like doing the laundry and stuff. It's on the list. But we're cleaning house internally, and the goal is so that we can just get stuff out of the way and have an amazing 2024. Now, I have a tapping script for us today, and I want us to do some quick healing work first. Go ahead and close your eyes. Imagine a tube of light shining down on you. This is going to contain information from our creator on what you should want. What does God think that you should ask for this year? What does God think you should desire to happen to you this year or to happen for you this year? Go ahead and breathe on that for a little minute. What thoughts come into your mind? I really urge you to write them down if a thought comes into your mind. We just want to be open to knowing what God thinks we should ask for. When we partner with God in the creation of our plans and our hopes, everything goes a lot smoother for us. It really does. Test me on this because it's going to be true for you. The more that we partner with our creator, the more we find that everything lines up. And I said, we partner with our creator in choosing our hopes for the year, which I think a lot of people don't think they can have any control over what they hope for, but you can. You get to choose what you hope for. You get to choose what you ask for. You get to choose what you desire. Have you ever had a desire that you wished that you didn't have? I have. I've had that a lot of times. And then I'm like, God, help me manage this desire, or just take it away completely, or like help me know that it is safe to act on this desire. Sometimes our desires are not right for us, and sometimes our desires are right for us, but we sabotage ourselves and get in our own way. When we partner with our creator and when we listen really closely on what God thinks that we should do with our desires, we can more easily discern between what needs to go and what needs to stay and what needs to go inside of us so that we can accomplish those goals. So here's our tapping script. It's pretty simple. I accept God's divine perspective on what I should want for myself this year. I accept God's divine perspective on what I should want for myself this year. I accept God's divine perspective on what I should want for myself this year. Go ahead and put your hands on your heart and breathe it in. Write down what comes into your mind. What are you feeling like you should ask for this year? Let's be mindful about it and report back here tomorrow because we're going to talk about it some more. And I'm going to teach you one of my favorite things that I've learned about goals and moving forward in the direction of our desires. And I'm really excited about it. So come back tomorrow. Don't forget to hang out on Facebook, Intuitive Healing with Allie Duzette. And I will see you tomorrow. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.